or as young as you are. The problems of old age are not because of the age, because your children are not with you and they don't look after you. Remember that. I've been talking to old people when I was a student in England also. I once had a lady. She had about so many problems, but her main problem was in the heart. She had heart failure. And she was our main patient, but she had drugs from every doctor, every specialist. She had about 18, 19, 20 drugs. One day I was talking to her. She said, young doctor, do you know my problem? The government is not helping me. The government is spending thousands of pounds of their taxpayers' money for supplying me these drugs. I don't want any one of them. Tell the NHS to give me a ticket to Australia, because my only son has been in Australia for 30 years. He has not come to see me. If they give me one ticket to Australia, if I can see my son, my breathing will be all right. I had tears in my eyes. Today see elderly people. Hi Papa, hi Mom. And he'll probably, in the Western style, he'll come with a wine bottle in Christmas and say, hi Pop, hi Dad, and then come next Christmas. You have your people with you, you love one another. I tell you, you don't have any disease at all. I have seen this in practice. I have a family in Manipal. These children are all, 3 children are all PhDs from Stanford. They're big jobs in America. They left all that. They said, our parents have become old. We will come back. They came to Manipal, built another floor on their house and started a new company where they're doing very well. But they are with all the 3 sons, 3 wives, their children in one house, father and the mother. The father was very old. He had an illness. Children said, no hospitalization. And they said, sir, you just give us some advice. We will look after him. They did 4 hours duty, 24 hours. By alarm clock. One brother will sit 4 hours round the clock. Next brother will take over. The sister-in-law will take over. Another sister-in-law will come. 24 hours. They kept him alive for 8 months without a single tablet and without going to the hospital. And he died a happy man talking to his own people. Today what happens? You are in the intensive care unit, which is hell. In short, it is hell. Intensive care unit is the one that gives you money. American audit showed 90% of the hospital profit comes from keeping dying patients in the intensive care unit for 10 days. Bombay people think a healthy individual is one who is not properly investigated. If you want to know, there's a book. Read this. The Last Well Person. What's the book's name? The Last Well Person. It's a beautiful book. This is written by a professor in America. Professor. I'll tell you the name. Hang on. It comes. It just can't come like that. It's not. I'll tell you everything. His name is Nortin, Nortin, Hadler, Hadler. Okay? You want to know who is the publisher? Random House. Now if you read this book, Professor Hadler will tell you, there is nobody called a well person at all. You are a healthy person by my definition. You go to a doctor, you will be declared ill. Because what is normality in medicine, do you know? Average. Average is called normal. This is statistical medicine. You say your blood pressure was 120 by 80. Who said that? My blood pressure cannot be like your blood pressure, her blood pressure. Each one of us has different blood pressure. I'll give you an example. We have one Verma who started the Nimhans in Bangalore. He was the founder director of Nimhans, whose blood pressure always is 90 by 40. And he has been seeing me for a number of years for treatment. I said, look, you will live for 100 years. Why are you worried about it? And he operates for 12 hours standing. He is about 90 years now. Even now he is a consultant. And Mahatma Gandhi's blood pressure was 240 by 120. Who was not getting sleep? Sushila Nair. You read Sushila Nair's biography. She was worried that the old man will, kick his bucket any minute. And he died of hypertensive complication. That's a bullet from Godse. What does it mean? We are not averages. I'll give you a much more mundane example. What is the normal Indian height for men or women? 5.4 plus minus 2. This is called median plus 2 standard deviation. That's a statistical jargon. You know what statistics is? There are 3 kinds of lies. Ordinary lies, which ordinary people like you and me speak. When the phone rings, you don't want to take it, you tell your wife he is eating. Then super lies which politicians speak. George Orwell's Animal Farm, he says, they will give respectability to murder.